Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John don't come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We had a lot of people that's just walking and hanging out on our streets and in our sidewalks. We're gonna roll back up on the hill here. We've not been through in a good hour and a half or so they've not seen us, so they're probably back out crawling on the streets again. So we'll go up here and see what we can find, see if anybody's out.
Drop the knife.
Ma'am, close the knife. Drop it.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Give me your hands.
Ow.
Give me your hands. Let me have your hand. Give us your hand.
What's your problem?
You got a knife open like that, folks.
Because I was
Put it
walking
down here,
down the
open it.
street.
You had it closed. You opened it when we told you to put it down. Yeah, you did. I sat there and watched.
Why are you acting so nervous?
Where you live at, man? Where?
Anything on you today?
How old are you?
32.
Come right here and talk to me, right back here. First off, what's your name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany what? What are you doing out here?
I was walking over to see my friend over there on 19th, and they weren't home, so I was coming around this way, and he said I was in the car with him. I don't even know that man.
Okay.
And I had my knife open because I always walk with my knife open because of this part of town.
So why would you have a knife open when the police get here?
Because
and you
I
tell,
wouldn't
listen, let me finish, and then you get told to drop it. I heard 3 times. Then an officer drew his gun, and you still didn't drop it. Then you have to be taken to the ground and still don't drop the knife. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. He said close it first, then he said drop it. I put it against my skirt like that, was going to close it with like I always do, and then that's when y'all did what you did.
And you come up here for what?
I come to see my friend. They weren't home. I walked to see my friend because I don't have a vehicle. I walked to see my friend. They weren't home. I was on my way on 19th.
What address on that
I don't know the address. They just stayed over in that house. I come to see them. They weren't home, so I was walking back through that road, down this road to go back there on Dodge and walk.
So why did you're walking all the way around? You can walk a straight line.
Because
and you walked up there, and we already found a crack pipe on you.
I walked up Dodge.
You smoke crack cocaine? You just started smoking crack cocaine? How'd you get started on that?
A friend of mine. Well, I wouldn't call him a friend now, but somebody.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Yeah, a long time ago.
For what?
Theft under 500 in 94.
Have you ever been arrested for prostitution?
No, sir.
Is that up next for you?
No, sir.
You've already started on crack cocaine? That seems like
I hope not.
Stand right back over here against the car for a few minutes. You talk to me for a minute, Yogi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's this girl's story?
She's a prostitute. She's new on the scene.
She's new out here?
Yes, sir.
She got a street name yet?
They call her T.
They call her T. So she's already turning tricks out here prostituting?
Yes, sir. Yes,
How
sir.
long has she been out here, do you know?
I was here since I've been out of jail.
How long was that?
About 3 weeks.
She's been out here 3 weeks?
Since I know this.
What's her deal? What's she carrying that knife for? Was y'all getting into it when we rolled up? Was she saying anything to you?
No, sir. No, I didn't even know she was walking by. I was sitting in the car finna light a cigarette. I'm never gonna lie to you. I don't lie to you.
Okay. Is she up here looking for crack? Is she up here looking for a rock?
Probably, sir. I haven't talked to her. Probably yes, sir.
Okay. Sit tight here for a minute.
Yes, sir.
All right. Shoot it to me straight. You out here working, you a prostitute?
No, I am not a prostitute.
Okay. You sure?
Positive.
No. So I think you're lying to me. How come other people saying that you work in the streets?
I don't work the streets. I walk because I don't have a vehicle. And yes, I have friends down here, and I walk to see my friends, but I don't work in the streets.
Well, all right. For now, you're going to go sit down in the back of my car.
Okay.
Till we can figure this all out, because I don't think you're being honest with me.
When I saw her getting out of the car, this is the knife that she had. It was closed up in her hand. It was partially open, but it was in her hand. It was down to her side. We told her to drop it, and she wouldn't, and then she opened it on her pant leg. And that's when she turned towards me with the knife open like that. And that's when we put her on the ground. Got her in custody, and then I found this in her pocket open like that. And found the crack pipe. She's working the street. She says that she's not. She's got extra changes of underwear and stuff in her pocketbook.
She's not telling us the truth. She's saying the last time she got in trouble was 11 years ago. And there's a citation that was just issued.
Yeah, we can pose that question to her as well.
Possession of drug paraphernalia. So
imagine that.
Yeah, this was issued yesterday. So she's not telling the truth.
I think we'll see a pattern developing.
Yogi, you catching a break tonight, all right?
Yes, sir.
I want you back up here.
Yes, sir.
You catch you back up here again tonight, you're going to jail, all right, okay?
Yes, sir.
Take off.
Yes, sir.
You understand why you're going to jail? You're going to be charged with assault on police, resisting arrest, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand that? Why didn't you tell me about the citation that you got?
I wasn't thinking about it. Honestly, I wasn't.
Okay, that's considered trouble. When I ask if you've been in any trouble or been
Well,
arrested.
I didn't think about it. It just happened yesterday. It just
Okay.
happened yesterday.
See how a lot of stuff's not adding up? See what I'm telling you?
That happened.
And you're
over
not-
there
and
where
you're
I was
not telling
staying.
me.
It was over. It happened where I was staying at.
That don't have nothing to do with it. Trouble's trouble, okay? You got to understand that we work these streets, okay? They're not your streets to work.
I lived in Arizona for a couple years after living here most of my life, and decided to start being involved in law enforcement, and been doing this for about 4 years now. It's a great job, a lot of experience, a lot of fun, and good group of people working here at Anchorage Police Department. Where we're going to is a hit-and-run accident, and get changed to a hit-and-run with injuries. Apparently there's some people leaving the scene. We're not getting a whole lot of details, but some girls are following.
Complainant last saw the suspects running westbound from 40th and North Star.
21, copy. Somebody find the scene first and see if we have any injuries there.
Seems either 41st and Garfield or 41st and Hayes.
It could be at 41st between Garfield and Hayes.
10-4, that unit, that's 10-7 on the scene designator.
Said they were running westbound. This is the last place they saw him, so break. I got suspects supposedly running Cope Street southbound from 40th. He's got blue shirt on. That's 2 females. Stop right there! Stop right there!
From 40th and Cope.
Come here! Stop right there! I lost the girl behind the house. Yeah, we're 17 with the male. Roll up on your side, all the way on your back. Sit up, sit up. All right, lift one knee up towards your stomach. You ready? Stand up. All the way up.
21.
No.
He was the passenger. The woman was the driver.
21. Information we got from the witness. The male was the passenger, the female is who we need. We'll try and see what we can get out of this guy. Anderson, look straight to the east. Stop right there. Take it. Go to 4. Anderson, you on 4?
X37, we're 1017 to 10
We're in Anchorage Police.
Okay.
Do you want to cooperate?
Okay. Oh my God. That hurt.
Negative. It's the first building we were at, the very first one. It's across the street from 4102. 4102.
Okay.
Send them down too.
Did you pat search her yet?
Not yet.
Are you injured? You want medics?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Okay. You don't want medics to come out here?
You want to just keep her outside the car for now until they get here rather than putting her in and pulling her back out.
Okay, we can do that.
Hey, get off me!
Stay facing the car.
I will if you get off me!
And stay
get the off me!
Stay facing the car and relax.
That's how this works.
Okay, I'm good.
No, too late.
Bend your knee.
Oh, my head. My head, you guy. Male bitch. I hope you
Could be.
burn in hell. You know what you do.
Could be.
That hurt really bad. I ain't even drunk, bitch. Ow.
Stop resisting.
I'm not.
You are trying to kick me with... Then relax and we'll relax.
I didn't relax, white bitch.
What's your name?
You.
Okay. Here's
Same name she gave me.
Here's your last chance. You can either act like a human being and we'll treat you like a human being, or you can act like an animal and you're going to get treated like an animal. And it's completely up to you, and this is your last chance to make that decision for yourself. Now, are you going to relax? Or are you going to continue to cause a problem?
I ain't doing nothing.
Okay. If you want to sit here
I just want
and be
to go
calm,
home.
well, you're not going home.
I want to go home. I just want to go
Not right
home.
now, you're not.
What's Tula?
Bitches, I don't get... I want to go home
Want to put
anyway.
gloves on there?
No, we'll hobble up.
I'm going to relax.
You're going to relax?
Yes.
All right.
I just want to go home right now.
We're going to let your legs down, okay?
Okay.
Ready? We're letting your legs down. Just relax. Move this foot over this way. There you go.
You want to tell me your name?
I'm trying to kill myself.
The witness was down there. Let me go talk to him.
While going by, they were kissing while they were doing it, and she was in the middle of the thing, and the guy, I believe, he was in the middle also kissing. And of course, I had the impression that something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen. And I kept on looking in my rearview mirror to see what would happen. And exactly what happened. Boom! She hit the blazer that was parked blazer there. And we didn't know what to think of.
That was just parked on the side of the road.
It was just parked on the side of the road. And then all of a sudden, and I got out of the car. I started calling on the phone, calling 911. I started walking. And all of a sudden, I see them get out the car, and I start walking.
Who got out of the driver's seat?
She did.
She was driving?
She was driving.
So you saw her when you passed by? Okay.
And you say she, you're talking about the woman right there?
Yes.
You see on the ground in front of her? Okay.
This is their vehicle that they were in, and the witnesses identified him jumping out of this vehicle. And the car they slammed into was parked right back here, trying to figure out at what speed they may have been traveling prior to the collision. And just looking at what we have for a collision and the damage done to the vehicle, it's lucky that nobody was in this other vehicle. It could have been pretty serious. You can see this peeled back the hood, so they were traveling at a pretty good rate of speed, and they pushed this vehicle, which was parked, and did some pretty good damage to it also.
Ow! Oh, okay, I'll look up. You broke my toe! Hey, what's your ass?
After talking to everybody and the witnesses, we've identified she's the driver for sure. We don't know what her name is. She's not telling us. She's under the influence, most likely of alcohol. He's under the influence of alcohol also, and after doing some checking, he gave up his name. We found out through McLaughlin Youth Center he's on some kind of charge and snuck out and away from his third party, so he's going to go back to jail for that. For sure, she's going to go to jail for driving under the influence of alcohol and possibly other drugs, and of course the charge for reckless driving and leaving the scene of an accident.
Good.
We don't have an open container law in the strip corridor, is what's called Las Vegas Boulevard, and where all the hotels are, which means you can walk down the street and drink as much as you want. You're not allowed to hang out in the streets or parking lots, but you can walk. So by having open container law, everybody thinks open container means that I can drive and drink. And as you know, there's nowhere in America that you can drink and drive a vehicle. We got a female that units were looking for earlier, that she's a possible burglary suspect. and they told the front office that if she shows up again to give us a call, and apparently she just showed up, and she's over here in the area somewhere. So they gave us a call. We're gonna see if we can find her and find out if she's wanted for burglary. So apparently she's hanging out up by the office. That could be a lot over here. Oh, that could be her standing right there in the doorway. So we'll,
If you don't have it, I believe it's 3350.
Wow. We'll check. So what's going on? Why are the police looking for you? Do you have any idea?
No, well, what happened was that I'm not from here.
Okay.
So I had to go to California
Okay.
to go take care of the child support thing over there. So I just left. Everything I need is there.
Okay, then we'll work that out. Just stand right here in the front for me. Hang tight, let me check something. I'm Sergeant Jenkins. Do you know what's going on with this lady out here?
The night of the 23rd, room 157 was broke into.
Was that her room or next to her?
No, she was in 259.
Okay.
The police that were here at the time, they entered her room
Okay.
and found the stolen merchandise. It was ID, credit cards, watches. I think one of the watches and some other personal items were found in her room.
Okay.
And the credit cards had about $3,900 spent.
How about the people that was in the other room in 157? Did they make a
Yeah,
report?
they have a copy of the report. They actually live in Australia.
They're not here anymore then, huh?
No, they left the next day. They had no money left.
And you guys don't have anything that says that a report was taken, do you?
Go look around my boss's office.
Can you look and see?
Anything. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So she's shady. Something's going on with her. And she's wanting to get her stuff back, which means there's something in there she want to get. She probably thinks that stuff is still in there. You know what I mean? So, you want to just pull it aside? And we get consent. Apparently, well, you know what? Apparently her stuff's been taken out of the room.
Yeah, it's been packed up.
It's been packed
so
up.
I told them to do a very detailed inventory.
Oh, so they should have an inventory list.
See what they got.
Okay.
And you want to see if you can get the inventory? And I'll talk to her man, tell her I know, see what she's willing to say.
All right, yeah. She's pretty talkative right now, but I think when she realizes it's getting serious, she's going to shut down. But we'll see if we can get the inventory.
How old's your boy?
He's 11.
Is he ever getting any kind of trouble?
Him?
Good kid?
He's a good boy.
He's not burglarizing motel rooms, is he? Just kidding. But he's not, right? Would you be surprised if I told you that when they packed out your room, because you skipped basically, and that's what they do, that some items were found in your room that had been reported stolen from that Australian couple?
Some items?
Would that be surprising to you?
In a way, yes. I mean, why?
See where we're going with this?
Right. I mean,
you haven't really given me any kind of an explanation of how this could possibly have happened.
well, that was the only time that she was there. I mean, in the room, and that was the only time that I think that was like the last time I seen her.
But here's where we have an issue. The way it works in a hotel like this, I'm sure you had one of those little plastic keys, you know what I'm saying, to get in and out of your room? Right? Okay. Well, the way it works at this hotel or any other is every time you swipe that key, it's run through a computer and it says 959, key made, entry made, right? And you go in. Well, the reason we know that you or somebody that you gave the key to, that you got from the front desk, was because when entry was made into their room, it locked the time, okay? And they were at the pool, and I know they were at the pool because there's a credit card receipt that proves they paid out their bill at a time when their room was being opened and both of them were at the pool. Unless you have a really great explanation, you're the one that's going down for this. Okay, tell you what, why don't you go ahead and pat her and cuff her up while she thinks about her story. Stand in front of my car.
I was getting ready to let her go when I realized that, well, they didn't take a report, so we don't have a victim.
Oh, no, we do.
Okay, good. Glad that Bree came over and you guys know what's going on. Because she coming back to get her stuff. She wants to get it real bad. Her stuff is here. Is in this room right here. He's going to open it for us. When she went to that lady's room, she probably had her son.
She came to the front desk and said, I lost my key, and they didn't ID her or anything.
Well, you know why? Because she looks the way she does.
Right.
So what she did was they picked it while they were out on the pool.
I mean, I know I did wrong. I accept it. I know I did wrong.
You're right, but sometimes you just got to stand up.
I know I am, and I'm willing to do whatever. Willing to do whatever to prove to you that that's...
There were more things that were taken.
But not, why me?
Well, if only you and the woman went in the room,
That was it.
then there still doesn't explain to me how other things of hers ended up in your room.
That, I don't know. That, like I said, I put that on God can kill me right now if I'm lying.
What happened to the pool purse and the card?
Well, I got rid of that.
Where?
Yeah, it's like I just threw it out when we left. And then what I did, see, it's like, I'm being honest with you. You know, I got the red bill and then I cashed it and they gave me like $13 for the 20.
She finally gave us a story. But she's given us enough descriptive information, even though we don't have the property here, that there's no other way that she would have known it was in there had she not taken it.
Right. I mean, it only took 2.5 hours of convincing her.
She was sticking to her story. I think she was thinking that, you know, she was going to walk away from her tonight.
Because it's easy just to blow these things off because they're tourists that we're not going to even follow up with. I think sometimes here in America, when we're doing law enforcement, we get caught up as to what we think criminals look like. As you can see, criminals are colorless, they're faceless, and sometimes they can be nice looking. Crime is crime, and it doesn't matter what you look like.
132 in Bush, I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint, 132 in Bush, covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.